Well, I did the streamer thing. I added a little title card. And just like I usually do, I didn't put too much effort into it. I will say, though, I did pull the Minecraft YouTuber thing of doing a bit of mining off camera in order to prep for this stream. Because if I want to actually get things done today, and maybe even finish terraforming today, I'm going to have to speed things up immensely. Which means I'm going to stop collecting blocks nearly as often. Yeah, that might work. But for now, I suppose I could wait to 1:30, or I could just start the stream now. I added a little bit of background music. I hope it's not too loud. I can't really tell on my end. Streaming the past couple of days has been a lot of fun, though. I'm just gonna start, though. Yeah, I've been on for a bit, and I will say I've probably been doing too much. Just a little bit. The grand unveil. I've gotten rid of basically all of the dirt on all sides of this mountain. And yeah, I will say it's a bit overboard. It might be a bit, just a tad bit overboard. I think I definitely threw myself at a rather proper challenge. Definitely didn't pick an easy task for myself. I suppose the next thing I gotta do is start mining. My plan for this is I'm going to avoid the ores for as long as possible and just mine the stone blocks and not pick up anything else. Actually, idea. If I fill my inventory with coal, I don't have to worry about picking up anything else. And now I guess it's time to get started. I'm not going to worry about picking anything up. I'm not going to worry about shulker boxes. I'm not going to worry about anything. I'm just going to start mining to my heart's content. And this stream should go by much faster as a result. Probably not, though, because I still have to take trips to the end when my tools break. But once this pickaxe gets low, I'm just going to switch to my other pickaxe. And that's basically the gist of it. Repeat that for a lot ad nauseum. I think I'll start right here. No, I'll start right here. If you start at the highest point and start mining in a 3x3 area, you are the most efficient. That is what my brain says, and I am not questioning it. I will be honest, I'm very tired today. I only got 5 hours of sleep, which it is an amount of sleep. Probably not the greatest, though. But if I sound tired, that is the reason. It is because I am a silly person who does not take sleep. As they should. Maybe I just ignore the copper as well. It is not even an ore I want. I really do need to speedrun this because I've been looking up tutorials and figuring out plans on what I want to do, and I have inspiration. I have the things in my brain. I just need to put them down as something that is feasible in creative mode. Probably will use a bit of a schematic, but only for making a circle. And then the rest is going to be freehand. Because that's just how I build. I'm best at building freehand. But if I'm going to be doing that, I'm going to have to hurry through all of these challenges and really get into the meat and potatoes of what I actually want to start doing with my base. I want a mega auto sorter or something, like a big chest monster. I've noticed that I got quite a lot of views on my last stream, which is awesome. I got 17 views on that. And, like, goodness gracious, who is watching this? I find it boring to myself. Probably shouldn't be saying that, but I'm doing this as the building blocks for doing the creative fun stuff, and for some reason I'm getting quite a lot of attention for it, and I do not know why. Very nice though, I like it. Even if it is unprecedented. Excuse me? Already? Am I going to have to move the beacons? That's not good. I have quite a lot of things to mine, and I can't be having that happen over and over again. My frames are probably going to dip at least a little bit because of how many things I'm mining and not picking up. That's kind of why I was picking them up in the first place, is lag reduction, and also because I have the gamer habit of collecting everything even though I know I'm not going to need it. Yeah. Hopefully I'll be able to get this done within 2 hours. I mean, it's just mining blocks and nothing else. No picking stuff up, no managing inventories, just mining away, letting the items despawn, going absolutely hog wild. I added... Wait, I already said that. Yeah, I have music now. I like it. I'll probably have to look into the creators of the music just so it's actually DMCA free, but hopefully I don't get copyright struck. And it's also very quiet, hopefully. So it should be fine either way. If it isn't, I will cry. Quite a lot of mining to do, but it honestly feels a lot better not having to worry about inventory stuff. Instead of playing a RPG, I'm playing one of those turn-based RPGs. That didn't make sense, don't worry about it. Instead of playing the Backpack Hero game, I'm playing the, what's an example of a quick RPG? I don't know. Jetpack Joyride. That's not an RPG. And it's also endless. What am I talking about? I might be a bit more tired than I thought. That was quick. And now I just go down 3 blocks and do it all over again. And I'll just switch over to my other pickaxe the second this one gets low, and this should go by in no time at all. If my frames don't absolutely tank. I'm noticing a bit of frame drop already, and it's only going to get worse. So, yeah. I think I might stream something else today. We shall see. It took very long to process the 1080p stream I did yesterday, but I think it's manageable if I manage my time wisely and I don't, like, waste too much time playing games that take up a lot of bandwidth. Hopefully. I might move the bed forward a bit. I might grab the bed, because that would also help. Plop the bed down here. And sleep. And keep it going. Much more satisfying. I'm actually not going to pick up the iron because I have an iron farm, and the iron farm is definitely faster than mining iron and smelting it and dealing with getting fuel for furnaces. I do need to make a super smelter at some point though. It'd be very helpful. Okay, that's that row done. Now just keep going. This is kind of satisfying. Or I'm sleep deprived, and it seems satisfying because I'm being held hostage by my computer. Probably the second one. It is through sleep deprivation that you truly learn what is satisfying and what is not. I'm gonna have to take that down, aren't I? I am not going to be happy if I have like one random wall on one side of the island. But for now, I'll just focus on this. I should have brought it down to the coast when I actually realized it wouldn't look appealing. This is totally on me. I might do that off camera, because I think at this point I'm pretty sick and tired of like streaming just breaking blocks, and I want to get to the creative aspect of it. I really do want to like start building stuff and realizing all of these things I've been talking about over these streams with ideas and bases and concepts. I still need to make an actual plan for the spleef arena that I want to build. I also want to make some sort of system to where even if you're playing the spleef single player like a sad person, I mean like a normal person, I want it to still be a challenge, which means probably a lot of dispensers with arrows in them or something, or some sort of shifting blocks. I'm probably going to have to think on how to do that. I might make it multi-tiered as well, so like the bottom floor is, instead of spleef, it would be TNT run. You'd have to be very careful with TNT run though, because a lot of TNT in one place and you don't space it right and kaboom, your arena is gone. Or I could just build them separate like a normal person. But where's the fun in that? For now though, I'm just going to keep mining and talk about something else that doesn't give me a migraine. Speaking of, definitely feel a headache coming on. Probably from the fact that I'm holding off the weight of sleep through eye drops and caffeine. I am a healthy, functioning individual. All the time. 100%. Feeling like Izawa over here. What the heck? Okay, that was a bit of a call-out reference. I don't know why I did that to myself. I'm just gonna get on this side so I can actually have haste. And just keep mining. definitely feels like it's going along faster. That is because it is going along faster. I mean, I've already mined more blocks than I thought I would. It hasn't even been that long. It's annoying that there's a massive copper vein here, though. I do not need this much copper. I'm actually going to need quite a lot of, like, normal gravel, but I don't really want to grab any right now, so I'm just not going to think about it. Because I'm going to need some concrete for the building ideas that I have. And concrete looks nice. It is too bad that I put Fortune on my shovel and not Silk Touch. That was a very silly decision. Oh, hello. Thank you for the follow. Lexi or whatever. For now, though, I'm just going to keep mining. Just keep mining. I'm going to make myself fall asleep. Why did I choose lo-fi chill beats to relax and study to as my backdrop? Like, what the heck am I thinking? No. That's not a good choice in sound, is it? Should have chosen, like, doom music or something. It wouldn't have fit the vibe at all, but it would have been worth it. But I have been trying to... I'm going into streaming with the motto that every stream should improve upon itself until I can't physically improve it anymore. My first streams were 720p, and I didn't have any music. I had audio issues. I fixed the audio issues first, then I fixed the 720p thing. Now I'm fixing the music thing. I added a little bit of a title card. And I just gotta keep making those small improvements every time I start a stream and thinking about how I could make this more enjoyable for a viewer. Like, the sound panels that I added were really fun and chaotic, but I want to add more features like that in the future. I'm going in with the motto that if I can improve it, I will. And I feel like that... Ooh, careful there. Pickaxe wanted to break on me. That's not happening. Not happening. Nearly zoned out so hard I broke my pickaxe. I need the texture pack that gives you a warning when your pickaxe is about to break. I think I actually have a tweaks mod that might allow that. I can feel this increased speed with not picking up the blocks is probably going to make me more mindful of the durability of my items. Even though I'm using netherite, like, what the heck? Okay, this is going to be a bit aggravating. Using Silk Touch on the coal ore means I'm not going to be able to pick up the coal. It'll be fine though, I have other sources of fuel. There was the YouTuber, Nico's Lost, I think is his name? Something like that? Who makes, like, farms and stuff, like really efficient iron farms. He recently released a video where he talked about the upcoming problem for 1.20, which is the fact that bamboo can turn into logs, which means that wood farms are completely obsolete, and it makes the power scaling extremely unbalanced. And it was a fascinating video because I kind of agree. There's basically, the thing was, he posits that if you have access to bamboo and a village, you've beaten the game without having to mine. Which is actually pretty true. I think he actually came up with a better solution than I could ever think of. And he wanted a total reversal of the village reroll system so that you couldn't actually reroll villager trading. And that sort of nerf, that hard nerf to villagers, would mean that you would actually have to do some mining so that, like, you could still do villager trading as a concept, it would just be a bit harder. More endgame. But he says that like with the overpowered bamboo farms coming up in 1.20 and also villager trading, you could theoretically get endgame gear immediately. Well, sort of immediately. With the hyper efficient iron farms you can create next to villages and the wood farm that you can start manually and very quickly make auto through the use of villager trading, you could very easily have the game run on auto, you know? It'll be very powerful for the sort of hardcore YouTubers that want to do like the 100-day challenge, but it might be a bit too much for the casual survival player. I don't know if it's going to change that much with endgame at all, which might be a bit of a problem. There's quite a few endgame activities in Minecraft that can scale very rapidly, and it doesn't matter how good your iron farm is or how good your villager traders are. If you have a task like I'm doing, where you're just building a mega project to do a mega project, um, you can get bogged down in the grind itself. And I'm kind of still quoting his video here because he actually talked about that a little as well. He mentioned that by having access to so much OP endgame gear very rapidly, if you know what you're doing, you can throw yourself into mega projects quicker, which isn't necessarily a good thing because the lifespan of a Minecraft player tends to be start a new world, beat the Ender Dragon, quit. Forgot to sleep. So if you wanted to have balancing in Minecraft, which is a wild thing to think about, you would probably figure out how to fix anvils first, because it seems anvils are like the root of the problem for me. Because mending makes anvils obsolete. Enchantments on the enchantment table are completely obsolete. There's quite a few features from the older Minecraft that just kind of get lost in the balance changes that Mojang makes. That's a lot of creepers. Go away. Thank you. Oh, where's the skelly? Oh wait, no, that was me breaking the block and it falling like that. Hopefully this terraforming project finishes quickly. It seems that I'm probably going to be able to do this all today. I'm just going to have to pick it up and maybe stop talking about personal anecdotes as often. Yeah, but that's like half the fun, so I'll probably just keep doing that. I think I did pick a good time to start streaming though. I am noticing that like quite a few new viewers and stuff just joining and checking out the stream, which is good for visibility. I'm glad that I'm actually getting more attention, even if it is, I don't know, stressful, because like, getting attention as any sort of content creator is always going to be at least a little bit intimidating. It just comes with the process, I guess. I'll get used to it. Oop, pig, move. Okay, and then I will... Wow, that is a lot of blocks. I'm gonna go back all the way over here because I have a system. I'll stand right here and I will keep going. One of these days I'll play something fun. It's not today though. Today I am mining again. All of my stream content so far has just been mining. I need to play something that engages my brain. Like, when I first started testing with OBS, and I didn't know how audio worked and stuff like that, I would play Portal 2, and just run the recording on my dinky little laptop, thinking that it would work. It did not work at all. It was really funny. I got like 5 frames per second on the video itself while I was playing in a smooth 60. I was really disheartened by that, and I didn't actually pick up the whole video producing for a while. I got back into it recently because I joined an SMP with a lot of fellow streamers, and I guess they kind of inspired me in order to start streaming again. I was like, I should sit down and I should figure this out because this seems like an extremely enjoyable thing. Having that sort of viewer base that will be there when you want to produce videos is just, I like it. And I think part of that comes with consistency. I'm going to have to be as consistent a streamer as possible, which is why I set up the schedule yesterday. And hopefully I can follow that schedule and do this correctly. I'm going to run out of golden carrots. Actually, no. I am not going to run out of golden carrots. I have plenty more in the chest somewhere. I am going to run out of durability rather soon, though. And then it is a trip to the end for me. Balancing in Minecraft just seems like a silly sentence, but it makes sense. I do feel like the pottery system that they have going on with the newer updates is extremely weak, like just in terms of what you can do with it and how hard it is to find the places to mine stuff with. And the rewards are not worth it, certainly. I'm hoping that they make some sort of change to where there's some sort of benefit for doing that. I would be okay with some sort of fragment system besides pottery. Like if you could create a vase that has some sort of extra benefit. I think I know what I want. I want pottery that can hold potion effects. And like if you break the potion, if you break the pottery, it releases like a lingering version of the potion effect through breaking the block. I think that is an extremely valuable resource that you could use for a lot of different builds, especially if pistons broke the block or like dispensers with arrows in it or something. I honestly think there's a lot of stuff you could do with ideas like pottery, besides just adding another decorative block. I mean, you could even add it as a trap, you know? You could have it as some sort of emergency thing, just have pots, like literal pots, instead of like the figurative PvP pots in your inventory. Plop them down, and if you're in a tough fight with like the Wither or something, you can use like splash regen, like lingering regen. As like, what if you built an entire area out of pots, like the entire floor is pots, and you had some sort of game mode around that, like Bowspleef but with pots. I'm thinking about theoreticals inside of theoreticals, and that's probably not good for my sanity. But come on, Mojang. Please. I want some creativity. Besides just, hey, use this brush. You'll get not good rewards out of it on a specific block that only exists in a specific area that isn't even likely to spawn in certain biomes. But I do like what they've been doing recently with cherrywood trees. I really like those trees. I like that. That's a good move. Do more of that. Well, maybe not more wood types, but just something that really spices up Minecraft and makes it feel more alive. And maybe they need to optimize their game a bit. That would also help. I'm running 137 mods, and most of them are performance enhancement mods. It's kind of silly at this point. And no, this is not a modded SMP. This is survival, like normal survival, but with a lot of client-side mods. So nothing that alters base gameplay, just a lot of visual stuff and quality of life tweaks. Probably the sort of quality of life tweaks that wouldn't be allowed on multiplayer, but we have a very good admin who's okay with the more out there mods. Like Litmatica, the best mod ever. I love that mod. Schematica for Fabric. Yep, time to take a trip to the end in a second. Yeah, my frames are dying. That's not good. Probably going to need to get a lighter version of my shader pack, or like tweak some settings or something. I have been dropping frames quite often, but you know, when I'm looking around and viewing what I've done to this area, I can see why my frames would drop a little bit. Yeah, that tracks. Ugh, man, I don't have haste over here. I'm in that awkward in-between spot where sometimes I'll have haste and sometimes I won't. For now, I should probably go to the end real quick. Yeah, that wouldn't go remiss. Hello, chicken. I'm getting a lot less passive mob spawns. Like you would think, with this wide open area, you would have some, but not really. Bonk. I can't believe I've already been on for 30 minutes. Feels like no time has passed at all. Meant to do that. Totally. Completely intentional. Gameplay. Probably gonna take a quick recession after I fix my tools, because I need to go to the bathroom. Oh, shoot. Well, that's not good. That was not fun. Don't like that. Ooh, really? Ah, maybe I should stop flying around so rapidly. I'll do it the safe way and not use my inventory to move the item that I don't want to drop. Goodness. Well, at least that didn't go to the void because of the massive buffer of ender pearls that was between that and the dropper. I was just like, focus mode engaged. I'm not losing that. Oh, that was too close. And that should be everything. Never again. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick break to go to the bathroom. I'll be back in a second. Okay, I'm back. Back to the Minecraft. Okay. Hopefully a ton of creepers don't spawn, that'd be kind of annoying. Not unexpected, but it would be annoying. Looks like I slept just in time, though. Thank goodness. That jump scare with the shield, that was not fun. I don't know what I expected to happen, but I'm pretty sure there's not an item filter on that dropper, so after like 20 hours with all those ender pearls gone, I could have lost my shield. Real close one there. probably hydrate, actually. Water. Good water. Yes, water. Very important to drink water while you are streaming, otherwise after the stream, your voice will be ghost. From the original Modern Warfare game, Ghost of Duty. That was a bad joke. I should feel bad. For now, I've said for now like 5 times this stream, I'm actually getting annoyed with my own repetitive habits of speech. I need to stop saying the same thing sometimes. I'm like halfway done though, so it shouldn't take too long. I actually made progress way faster than I expected or anticipated by making that small change where I just don't do my job, meaning picking up the blocks. You too can work at a higher rate of efficiency by not doing the thing. Great. Great streamer over here. Teaching valuable life lessons to impressionable audiences. Yep, I can feel that headache coming on. Probably should have had more coffee this morning. Or any coffee at all. Besides the cup I drank just before the stream. You know, that's probably why I have a headache. This is the problem with not keeping to a sleep schedule because you're too excited to stream. You have the streaming schedule down, you now must follow an actual sleep schedule and not wake up with 5 hours of sleep and tired brain thinking about Minecraft of all things. I'm talking in the third person. This is sleep deprived at its best. If I had actual interesting gameplay to put here, I'd be commenting on that instead, but I can't really say, look, I mined that stone block, look at that, that's crazy, and expect to keep an audience for very long. There's only so many times you can pull that one, and it's not when you're mining stone. Goodness gracious, this is the most tedious thing I could have chosen to do ever. At least I'll build something cool after this, and I won't have to think about terraforming ever. I'm totally going to terraform again. What am I talking about? Minecraft. It is an endless grind. You flatten an entire island, and it takes forever. I don't know what that's about. Seriously? No. Go away. What, you talking to your buddy? You're saying you should give this nerd bad omen. It would be totally radical. He's thinking about it. What are you looking at? Huh? You're just a goon. A goon to that man. Was it worth it? Were those emeralds worth it? You were a goon. I'm just gonna keep mining. What are you walking for? Yeah, that's right. Get back to your spot. What are you trying to prove? You. Now they're both walking. I'm gonna mine in this direction. Nothing you can do to stop me. Besides shoot at me. And give me bad omen. Pillagers. I need to set up a raid farm. Like a proper one. I'm not gonna use those goons to do it though. I've got my own pillagers. And they're in a boat. And I broke one of their crossbows by sitting in the boat. I'll probably do it to all three of their crossbows eventually, but that takes a long time. Doesn't make for the best streaming content. Watch me sit in a boat. If they despawned, they wouldn't just immediately despawn, would they? No, they wouldn't. They're going to be a nuisance for a long while. How fun and enjoyable is that? Sure am glad I play Minecraft. I know that if you shoot one from a bow from a long enough distance away, you don't get bad omen. But I failed at that last time I tried it, so I'm just gonna not do that again. Really puts a damper on my whole idea of finishing this project today. It'd be cool if you could despawn. I have an idea, actually. What if I spawned an iron golem? Would that give me bad omen? Just pop an IG right there? You know? Or do I just do the normal person thing and wait for them to despawn? Decisions. I don't like the look on his face. I'm gonna go do the iron golem idea. That sounds more fun. Bonk. I need a pumpkin. Okay, do I have any? I do not. Doop, doop, doop. Where are my shears? There they are. That's not what I meant to do. Brain just kind of turned off there for a second. Are they still there? Are you kidding me? All that for just a despawn? Wow, way to make my content super interesting, Pillager. Ugh, that's annoying. Went through all that effort just for it to despawn. I mean, it makes sense. I went like 100 blocks that way, but still. Salty. Whatever, I'll just finish my project. Minecraft despawning mechanics aren't cool. Would have been more fun if you stayed. I'm not pouting. I'll just hold on to the iron golem spawn stuff, just in case. It's a good pillager deterrent. I'm gonna drive myself insane. This is not what I wanted to spend my day doing. But it's half done. One of these days, I'll be able to play Minecraft. It won't stop me, though. I may not be having fun right now, but I will in the future, at some point, in the nebulous future. And that is enough. That is enough. I'll have to make that enough. I probably need to add more stuff to my stream titles or something. I've kind of been going the lazy route for all the stream names and stuff, but I can't bring myself to really change it because like putting that much effort into a stream title just doesn't feel right, I guess, especially with what I'm actually doing in these streams. One day I'll be done with this. I'm gonna make that day today, actually. It's 2:07. I have like an hour and 30 minutes to actually complete this. Or I could do a long stream, completely nuke my PC's processing, and like just do all the things I need to do today. Maybe even hop on the creative mode server and start like planning what I want to make. I have ideas already, but I need to finalize those ideas. Okay, that's one more layer down. I'll go back over here. Probably gonna have to start hopping that ravine soon, which is going to be very fun to work around. Okay, I'm on this layer. I'll get all of these blocks out. I gotta make sure to like get all the blocks that I might otherwise miss. Otherwise I'll just have to go all the way back, and I do not want to do that. Honestly, going by quicker than I've already said this a couple of times, but this is really fast. You'll have no idea how tedious it is to run back and forth with shulker boxes trying to fill up inventory space. My collecticitis was like, you need to get all of these blocks for a future project that needs 32 mushrooms, or a lot of cobblestone. Don't you want a lot of cobblestone in your inventory? You know you do. I don't think I do, actually. My brain, it's lying to me. I'm gonna go back here and like equalize this. Yay, coal. Honestly, I like coal as a concept. As execution, though, why are blaze rods and lava buckets so much better than coal at all opportunities? It needs more stuff it can do. I should probably check the notification I got on my phone. But Minecraft. I've got to be a good streamer. Okay, one second, one second. Should probably check my phone. Cool, scam call, whatever. Man, sure am glad I looked at my phone for that. Then I go to the other side, and I keep it going. I'm gonna start having dreams about this. Or nightmares. Night terrors. Lucid dreams. Block. Probably that last one. It's block. As in block it from my memory. I'm almost there. I can almost taste it. It tastes like stone. It's not very good. I am very glad they added netherite tools, but I'm also very not happy that they added netherite tools. It means I have an excuse to go ham, and that is not necessarily a good thing. My brain's like, oh, you have a tool that will let you mine like 40,000 blocks? Better make use of it then. And I couldn't find a good argument against that logic. So here I am. And there goes my haste. Fun. Gravel. Go away, gravel. Gravel meets shovel. I'm glad you're giving me coal, but I don't need it right now. Goodness gracious, why is this vein so massive? I'm gonna make a series, and I'm gonna put this all in a playlist, and be like, that time Mothi lost his mind. It's gonna be the first playlist on my YouTube, and the only playlist for now, and I'll look back on it and be like, wow, why did I do that? At least it's sort of satisfying. There's Twitch channels that don't use their microphones, and I have no idea how they could possibly do that. It's not that I like talking, it's just... it's the fact that if I wasn't talking, I'd be mining blocks and worrying about viewer counts and stuff, and I'm already doing the mining blocks part. If I'm talking, I don't have to worry about the streaming aspect of it. I don't know. To each their own. getting dark again already. Soon. This is not where I was, but I'm just gonna keep going at it. Or was it where I was? I guess it might have. No. Yeah, no, there's a 3x3 right to my right. Totally missed these blocks. I wish beacons had a slightly larger AoE. Or even just a visible AoE, that would be amazing. I've looked for texture packs with like a visible beacon AoE, and they just don't exist. It's so strange, because it seems like such an easy vanilla fix, or not even just a fix, but just a quality of life improvement, that I feel like people would be on top of if they thought it was an issue, which I guess most people don't. Then again, there's not a lot of beacon texture packs in general, which is probably indicative of people not really using the beacon that much, which makes sense because it's not like an easy item to obtain for most players, so they'll probably either get a PvP texture pack or a texture pack that just makes the game overall look pretty, and just ironically has a beacon in it as a block that's changed. All of the texture packs I've seen are either low effort or are for 1.8.9. I think I'm just in the beacon range again when I'm on the wall, which is nice. Copper needs more functions. I think every Minecraft YouTuber has said this at some point, and even every Twitch streamer, but copper just, it's not enough. There needs to be more. I'm talking like full-scale electricity, all the redstone components, full-on wiring, like vertical wiring. I want it all. I want people to start making like actual vacuum tube computers in Minecraft through vanilla blocks. That's what I'm talking about. That's probably way too much, actually. Honestly, I would just take like one more interaction. Please, give us something. Like, what if it was like... No, I don't really want an enchant to be associated with copper, because it's not really like what it's doing. But I feel like there could be some sort of electricity system in Minecraft for attacking mobs. Like, what if copper had a unique weapon that you could craft that does like lightning damage or whatever? It would be helpful against certain types of mobs, and would be very bad against creepers. There's already multiple ways to scare away creepers that just... Creepers need a buff, I think. They need bigger explosions. That's a completely different issue, though. I think most of the old-school vanilla mobs aren't as powerful as mobs that were added recently. I should hydrate, actually. I haven't drank water. Drank water. Water drink. I have not drank the water liquid aqua. Water. gonna need to go to the end and again and again. I'm gonna need to go to the end very soon. Of course, this coal is refreshing my pickaxe a little bit, which is always nice. Not enough. I'm just glad this headache hasn't evolved into a full-on migraine. It's workable. It's a headache that I can work through. So, nothing at all, basically. I didn't tell my Discord friends that I was streaming today. Or, I did tell them, but I didn't tell them when or give them a link. Mainly because there's another streamer who is also streaming today, and I didn't want to take away from their viewer count. So I'm just doing my own thing, even if there's not many people on, and I will do my own thing for as long as I want, actually. That didn't make any sense. I'm gonna blame sleep deprivation. I'm going to blame a lot of things on not getting enough sleep today. For one, no coffee. I need more coffee. All the coffee. I need to make it how I like to, so it looks super dark. I really want to try to grow my follower count to 50 so that I can join that affiliate program thing and start making like Dala from Twitch. I've never really had the opportunity to make money off of videos I've produced, and I don't know, it just sounds not lucrative, but just fun. Like, at least then people wouldn't be able to jump scare me with creeper sounds for free, and I wouldn't have to deal with that anymore. Or at least not as often. Or maybe it would give people more incentive to spam creeper sounds at me. Well, joke's on them, because then I would at least have the benefit of getting like $1 from it or something. I don't know. Not even $1, it'd be like 70 cents. Or I could just do channel points and add more stuff like that. I really want to add the bingo thing I had earlier. I had an idea for a bunch of challenges I could add to my world in order to incentivize chat interaction through like a sort of bingo board where people could make me do a task within a certain time period, or I give the whole chat channel points. Or I guess maybe not that as an incentive, maybe just like I put myself in a precarious situation if I don't, or maybe I just get rid of some diamonds or something. But that sort of thing would be muy, uh, muy bien, very good, I think. And I also need to keep up with my Spanish lessons. Duolingo's just not super good for Spanish, I've found. It's just too easy. It's not actually giving me too much experience with words that I want to learn. I probably need to find a new app soon. Or I could just keep chipping away at it like I'm doing now. Maybe I could do Spanish lessons on stream. There's an idea. I don't know if it's like a fun idea, but it's an idea. I feel like I'm actually on track to complete this within stream limit of 3:30, which is quite a surprise. I didn't expect to have that happen. I just need like one more pickup of durability, and then I'll just mine the last 2 layers, place all the dirt blocks, and then I can start planning my actual base. Probably take a break though. Maybe do I plan the base on stream, or do I plan it and then build it on stream? Either way, I'm gonna build it on stream, but I don't know if the planning part of it should be a stream objective or not. Okay. That's a little bit more durability from that coal. Probably enough to take out this little bit. And then I'm gonna sleep, and then I'm gonna go to the end and hopefully not throw my everything off a cliff or something. I can see how Philza survived in a hardcore world for actual decades. What the heck? If you light up a very large area and like there's no possible spawn areas, you can basically be completely self-sufficient and never see a mob again with a casual mob grinder. Every time. I've never missed that once. Definitely didn't miss it earlier this stream. Anything telling you otherwise is a fabrication created by the Minecraft government to, I don't know, cancel me. Yep, that's... Okay, that might be a bit much. I probably need to lay back on the political humor. That's not something I should bring to a stream. I don't even like the whole canceling thing. At least not as it's portrayed in media. Anyway. Enderman. Actual Minecraft stuff. Do I have a full inventory? Yes, I do. Just don't drop anything. Maybe I shouldn't be using a looting sword. I haven't seen... I need to look up if looting affects EXP drops, and if it does, then I'll just deal with it. I also probably need to make an EXP farm, like a proper one with furnaces and stuff. Because I know there's some certain loops that you can do that give infinite EXP if you build it large enough to repair netherite tools, that is. But it's like a very specific thing. I don't know how it works. I wonder if I should open a Patreon for build requests. I don't know how active that would be, but I'm kinda good at building stuff. I could maybe even turn it into an actual builder profession or whatever. How long have I been done with that and just talking about building stuff? Probably not too long. I feel like half the stuff I talk about on this stream tends to be like ideas for the future instead of like the actual gameplay. It's understandable, but man, it kind of overwhelms my brain at some point. I'll be talking about an idea, talking about a different idea, going on to talk about like an even bigger idea or something. And honestly, I need to chill with the whole idea thing. I'm trying to push myself too far, I think. Or maybe I just need to start writing down these ideas or start backtracking and looking through. No, I'm digging myself into an even deeper hole. I need to stop presenting new ideas as if that's the next thing I'm going to do, because I know myself, and myself does not want to do stuff like that. Or at least myself does not want to plan endlessly. I'm a rather spontaneous individual, I would say. I think that's why I keep planning stuff out, is because for the first time in a while I've had something that requires planning. Hey, let me sleep. Let me sleep. Let me sleep. Let me sleep. Okay, whatever. Hello, wandering trader. What do you have? I thought that was sponge for a second. I was about to get rid of all of my stuff. Blue ice? For 6 emeralds, that's not a good deal. Oh, it's too much. It is blue ice, though. No, I'm resisting today. I'm not going to use all of my emeralds on blue ice. I do not need it. I've had enough of building with blue ice. I built an entire nether highway of blue ice just by mining it, and it took a while, but not worth 6 emeralds per. I can't believe I've made so much progress today, honestly. I remember just a few days ago that this right here was like a cave system. And it still is a cave system, but now it's like a completely uncovered cave system. Really making quite a lot of progress. I just need to keep it up. I need to make sure that my motivation doesn't take too much damage, and I'm able to keep moving forward and build something that I can be proud of and show off my art, and then, I don't know, do it again, because I'm mostly building this base for, like, it's like my second starter base. It's going to be massive, but I'm not thinking, like, I want to keep expanding. There's a massive mountain over that way that I'm thinking of hollowing out after this. A hollow mountain sounds like really cool, and then I'm thinking of like building something crazy in there. But first, I need to actually build a normal base, as normal as a base that I'm thinking of building will be, which is not normal at all. My inspiration, I'm probably going to use drawings and like concept art from Halo, and use that as my reference image. Specifically that one map with the 2 Forerunner structures. I don't remember what it's called, but I'll have to look it up. I'm not going to build like an exact replica of that. In fact, it's probably going to be pretty far off from that. But something similar to that in theory would be what I want. I'm going to build a glass floor that goes down to bedrock, but every second layer will have a piece of glass going from purple to... Actually, no. It'll start at like pink, shift to purple, and then black in layers of 1 glass, 1 empty block, and then another glass, and that creates an illusion of floating on nothing. And if I do that right, with the walls being black concrete, I can give it an illusion of you standing on just a floating platform of bright magenta. And I'm hoping that'll look sufficiently cool as to start the rest of the base, which will also have a sort of sci-fi purple theme, sort of like the Covenant, but also not, because I don't think I want to build actual Covenant vehicles, or I don't want to do their art style, because I don't really like how Covenant bases look. I could build a Scarab, though. Those are cool. Very cool Halo vehicles sometimes, but they're kind of hit or miss. I know there's a lot of functioning flying machines that look like actual vehicles, and I suppose I could create, like, a pelican from Halo and have it fly forward, and that would be, like, a dream come true, because Halo is, like, my favorite. I think I know what I want to put under that mountain over there. I have a lot of, like, inspiration, both for, like, my character that I play in-game, like the skin I use, and also, like, the general aesthetic I go for is Hollow Knight inspired. Great game, by the way. Hollow Knight, great game. And I think I might build some sort of City of Tears thing. I was thinking about it because it's raining right now. And what if I could make some sort of rain effect inside the mountain and then build like a City of Tears mock-up? The sort of confusing vertical layout of that sort of inner city would be like extremely cool. Overly ambitious, again. Making ideas, not actually following through. I need to, like, I'm just mining block. I'm mining block right now. That is my main objective. Chill out with the ideas. Idea man. It's too much. Also, I'm on the final layer. I have to be careful not to mine blocks directly under me now, or I will suffer the consequences and be very annoyed. Probably go around the edge first. No, it's getting dark. Hello, wandering trader. I like what you're selling, but I don't want to buy. I know wandering trader can sell some really good stuff, but I haven't got any good wandering trader trades besides the blue ice one. Did he just dip? No, he didn't. He's still here. I need to look up if killing the llamas from the wandering trader has consequences, because I need leads. I'm gonna need quite a few leads. Or I'm just gonna have to look at the crafting recipe for leads if it exists. This server actually has one custom crafting recipe that I remember, which is it's string from wool back to string. Very, very nice, that one. This last layer is going to go by very quick because I don't have to look up. Gamers are physically incapable of looking up, so this is definitely helping me. Okay. It's a big lake you've got there. I don't like that. You might have to excavate the lake. I do not want to do that. Whew. That headache might get a bit more severe. I hope not, but I can feel like the sort of pulsing you get over your eyes before a migraine kicks in. Might have to take some preemptive aspirin or something. I hope I don't get a migraine. Those are bad. I don't like those. Probably what I get, though, for messing up my caffeine intake and also not getting sleep. I'm gonna mine this real quick. It bugs me. I've been talking a lot of ambitious game, but I haven't been really doing the thing. I've been stuck mining block, and hopefully I'll be done mining block soon. Okay, that's good. Please, please, please don't have that water drain. I really don't want a ton of water flowing over this. Should I get a keyboard overlay? I know those exist. Showing my control scheme might be a good thing on stream to have. Maybe even a clicks per second meter, but I don't really click all that often, I'll be honest. I can jitter click, but I don't know why I would in survival Minecraft. Seems a bit overkill. Okay, that's kind of cool. I like this ravine. It's kind of nice. It's too bad that it will be covered up momentarily. Mega structures. I don't even need a massive base. I'm the only one who logs on sometimes. And it's for one person. It's one person's base. It's my base. I don't know why I'm putting so much effort into prep and artistry and stuff like that. But I guess that's part of the reason for it, is the artistry. Is I want to make something that I can be proud of, and whether or not it's like completely utilitarian does not even factor in sometimes, because at the end of the day, it's part of my childhood to build some crazy Minecraft thing. Bit of my personality too, I guess. Thanks for watching, by the way, the one viewer. I did notice you. You're awesome. This was a lot more pleasant. It's very pleasant. I like that. Good old stream of thought consciousness kicking in again for some of these rambling ideologues. I need to look up what that word means again. Ideologues. Because I don't think I used it correctly there, actually. Good old break out the dictionary type beat. What the heck am I doing with my life? Ideologues. That's a type of person, isn't it? It's gonna bug me. I can't look it up right now because I'm busy. Future Mothy, look at this part in the video and tell me, what does ideologue mean? Whew, that headache's growing. I can feel it. It's kicking in. Not gonna stop me though. Not the first time I've played video games with a headache. It's not full-blown migraine territory either, so it's fine. Okay, I had a mini heart attack there for a second, thinking I'd dug up too much dirt and I was on a layer lower than I was supposed to be, and then I was like, wait, no. I have to place dirt. It's fine. I actually do need to mine this layer. As long as you're not breaking dirt, you're doing okay. I can certainly get started on my base soon, though. Because even though that looks awkward, I can knock it down pretty quickly off stream. Because it's not that much. And then I can start, like, making a pretty looking base. I'm hoping that if I manage to make a cool base today, or if I manage to make an appealing enough stream while making the base, I'll be able to kick off with 50 followers soon. Probably going to take slightly longer than making the entire base, but if I vary up my content a little bit in the future days, I will be able to grow my audience just a bit more. I think I just mined some dirt. Not helpful. Oh, I don't have haste over here. That's going to be annoying. Probably going to have to move the beacons. I've almost filled my inventory with coal. Someone played a yippee. Hello, Nick. How long have you been here? Hello. Good to see you again. I think you joined just as my other viewer I've had for a while left, which... Oh, goodbye. But it was just very silly. I thought you'd... Oh, that's weird. I did send the notification out, but I guess sometimes it just glitches out. I'm trying to stick to the schedule of 1:30 p.m. CDT, the Central Time Zone. Oh wow, my pickaxe was very close to breaking. Um, yeah, I'll try to stick to my stream schedule in the future, and I've actually been doing pretty well, honestly. It's going to be a lot more set in stone as I become a more well-to-do streamer, I guess. But the terraforming is actually almost done. I still need to knock that down, but I'll do that off stream. I did a little bit of mining off camera, but it was only to get rid of the dirt that I left from last stream. It really is. I stopped picking up blocks because I've realized that the only reason I was doing that was because I felt the gameritis kick in, the collecticitis, and I was like, I need these for future. And I was like, for what future? And I was like, I don't know. So I stopped collecting the items that were just sitting on the floor. And it's honestly speeding up my progress massively. Very good decision. Oy vey. Quite a lot done. I think I'm certainly closer than I was at the start of the stream to actually starting to build the base. Which is a yeah duh moment, but it's true. I'm like very, very close to starting a stream up, or maybe even just doing it on my own time and building the foundations of the base. Probably gonna make some TNT dupers and make a big hole in the middle of this island for the aesthetic. It would be. I mean, I did get held up by a pillager that showed up. He spent like 5 minutes of my time completely wasted trying to figure out how to get rid of him. Went back to get the resources to get rid of him permanently with, that sounded much more ominous out loud than it did in my head, but with an iron golem. I was going to spawn an iron golem, grabbed all the resources for it, and the guy despawned. What the heck? Didn't even have the decency to give me good content. Voila. I have a person on the stream. I should probably inform Silent Dragon that I am actually streaming currently. They are very cool, though. They built the dragon that I showed off in the second stream when you were asking for a little bit of a thing. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Me hablo español, but only a little bit. I can't speak that much Spanish. It's just like, yeah, I do know. It's just my brain was not functioning in the Spanish today. I do Duolingo lessons for Spanish sometimes, and that's the height of my Spanish-speaking career. I do want to get better at speaking Spanish, though, so there is a little bit of grind to it as well. Understandable. It is an English stream, but words. It's not really what I meant to say. It's, I guess, In the same way that it was surprising for me to know that you're German, it's also surprising for multilingual viewers to talk about the multilingual aspect of it. It's just a bit of a niche topic of conversation. It's cool though. I really do like having viewers that know all sorts of languages. I've always found that very engaging. And I really do need to get better at Spanish. That's a bit embarrassing. Um, no. I will say that German isn't something I've studied so far in as I've, I don't know, collected specific words. You can certainly hit me with some of that German speciality and some of those cool words. Them tips and tricks on how to speak the German. Okay, that is done. Now I actually should combine this. Schmutz. Schmutz is actually, that actually does have a little bit of a connotation in English, but only in, yeah, people do use schmutz as like an insult in the States. They call you a schmutz. I think was it, what's, I don't actually know where that came from. I think it's New York. That's like a New York, Boston kind of deal. What's it translate to roughly in English, though? It's like dirt. That's a funny word for dirt. Schmutz. It's fun to pronounce. Oy vey. Should have taken some pain reliever before the stream started, but it's fine. But like, not dirt, that would be air day. Air day. It's more like dirty. I mean, it does make sense. I knew it wasn't specifically dirt, mostly because it's used as a phonetic slang. Dirty dirt. Yeah, it's a funny word though. It's kind of funny how there's like no resemblance between the two words either. Or at least not that I can point out with my American brain. Ooh, ooh, stuttery. Longer U. Schmutz. 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 I don't I don't get it. Schmutz? Like you? Schmutz. I guess even somehow we've butchered the slang as well. Even when pronouncing it and stealing words from other languages, we still mess it up somehow. Gotta love English. It's the good old pigeon language. I'm almost there. I do not have haste. What the heck? Thank you. I need that. I'm almost there. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. That makes sense. Every culture has their own specific trouble issues because of their native language. English isn't the only one with some weird stuff going on. It's just the one with a lot of the weird stuff going on. Most of the weird stuff, even. Look at all those blocks of coal. That is phenomenal. Great stuff right there. Okay, now I'm going to use this dirt that I have. Yeah, I want to knock that out really bad, but I'm not going to do it this stream. Dirt. I'm just going to leave that there, actually. Back to placing dirt. The fun part. It's not the fun part, I'm lying. I can feel my frames tanking anytime I look at the collection of blocks that are just sitting over there. Did you notice anything, Nick? I did a thing on the stream, and hopefully it enhances the experience, the vibes I'm going for. It's not video quality again this time, although it is good that you've mentioned it. It's feeling pretty good today. No, if I shut up for a bit, there's a bit of an audio thing going on. That's what I'll say. You didn't notice it? Has it been too quiet this entire stream? I have some background music going on, and I think I may have turned it down too much. That's probably not good if the music has been super quiet this entire stream. Might need to turn that up. Oh no. Yeah, it might be a bit too quiet, I'll be honest. Let me fix that actually. I think I can audio mixer turn that up by like a couple decibels. And there. I don't want to turn it up too much, but with a little bit of background audio, any dead air will be heightened with some boppin' tunes. Hopefully DMCA free. Sweet. The song just ended, so it's a bad example, but hopefully it's not too all-encompassing. I have to be kind of careful with audio and stuff like that. I know some of my friends that stream on here don't care at all, and they'll stream like very much not their music. Nice. I have a friend whose playlist is like entirely full of songs from a specific band that are very large and would very much be willing to take down a stream over something like that. I do not know how she does it. It's kind of spooky. And she ain't a small streamer either. She's got 200 followers, and I'm like, you are definitely a Twitch affiliate. How are you getting away with this? It's really funny though. I really need a setting to where I can just hear stream audio. And I suppose one method of doing that is just to pull up the stream on a separate tab. But I can't do that anymore because one of the audio sources I have is my browser, which is how I'm playing the music. So if I pulled up the stream on a browser, it would pull that up in stream, and I would have overlapping audio that would slowly progress into a cacophony of noise. Cacophony is a fun word. I don't know how far over I want to bring this. I think I do want to cover this water, though, actually. Why do I keep misclicking? I really need more sleep. I can feel the eye bags developing rapidly. It is my own fault. It is lo-fi. It's kind of funny that you can pick that up, but this music, I just searched DMCA free music for Twitch, and one of the first things that popped up was a lo-fi girl playlist, sort of. It's not like, it's like off-brand lo-fi girl. I'm out of dirt. More dirt. It's 12 hours of looping music that I have playing. So hopefully we won't hear repetitive songs, but by its very nature as lo-fi music, it's going to be slightly repetitive. Hopefully it's not too bad, though. I would use some good old Polyphia or something if I didn't want to exist on Twitch for very long. Copyrighted audio sources are fun. Glad that's how that works. Of course, Twitch's copyright moderation isn't as bad. Oh, yeah. The music being 12 hours long is hopefully enough to help with music issues. I might start the lo-fi playlists, like I might start this background, words. I might start the soundtrack in like the middle next time I stream, so that I don't start off with the same song every time, because that would be noticeable, at least somewhat. Oh, I should have grabbed some sea pickles and lit up that underwater area. I will do that later if I hear too many drowned under my base. Up, up, up. Ah. Place the block. Stop missing. I can tell my brain is not working. If I fill in this entire area, it'll be nearly 3:30, and I'll have finished my entire goal within the time frame that I set for myself, which leaves me open to many future opportunities for actual base building shenanigans. hopefully. We actually have a person online right now. Silent Dragon's actually on. They are very chill. I like them. They build cool stuff. What time is it for you right now again? It is 3 p.m. So like noon extra. I'm very tired though, which is why I sound so exhausted, as I've had 5 hours of sleep. I was too busy thinking about Minecraft, and I kind of forgot to go to sleep. 6 hours apart. Goodness. What time is it for you? In Germany. I don't think L is the correct word there, actually. The Germany. It's 9 p.m. Well, I'm glad I'm starting at an earlier time frame, because you apparently never sleep. What the heck? Nick, what the heck? You did say that you don't have as restricted of sleep schedules as Americans have, though, so it's probably fine for you. From 12 to 7. My brain has to process that for a second, because... No, I'm confused. 12 p.m. or a.m.? There's too many people on night shift to really track, because my brother works night shift, and I get confused. 12 noon to 7 at night for day? Or is it like go to sleep at 12, wake up at 7 in the morning? Because that's not enough sleep. From midnight to 7 a.m. Your sleep schedule haunts my nightmares. It reminds me of school, when I used to wake up at 4 a.m. and go to sleep at like 8. Of course, doing that was my own personal challenge, I guess. Waking up at 4. That's course dirt. I don't want to use course dirt. Yeah, I've shifted my sleep schedule to be later in the day, because my brother works night shifts. It's just how it works when you're in that sort of environment and you want to support your brother. But it definitely messes with me sometimes, like time zone wise. And I will definitely be quite tired, because technically and confusingly, right now is like sort of morning. No, like 12 or like 10 to 12 p.m. can be my mornings sometimes, because of my disrupted sleep schedule from my brother doing night shift work. I'm fine with it, because that's just how I deal. But definitely means... May I ask how old you are? You may not. I'll be honest. That's not information I will put on video. It's a bit too much. I will say I'm out of school, though. Thank you. Yeah. Like, I'm fine with the questions, but I do reserve the right to not answer the questions. I'm just a bit of a private individual, at least in that case. Dirt. Yeah. I just feel like the the permanence of online media is sometimes misrepresented, and things can stay on the internet for a very long time. Maybe not forever, but definitely for longer and in more different places than you'd expect. So I have to be careful with what I give to the public, because it's these early mistakes with my privacy that could lead to bigger mistakes if I ever blow up. Giving too much information about myself is probably one of the better decisions. Wait, no. Reverse that. Not giving up too much information about myself online is just good internet etiquette. I will answer general questions though. Like, feel free to ask me about like hobbies and stuff I enjoy, and maybe even personal anecdotes if you really want to hear some stories. I don't think I'll dox myself by telling you I'm just some teenager on the internet. At least the headache didn't progress. That's good. How long did I go to school? Like overall, or just high school? It is different for Americans, I do imagine. The American education system is wild and wacky. I'm not out of college, if that's what you're asking. Like, overall, I'm out of high school. I graduated after 4 years of high school learning. It's 10 to 13 years overall. I don't know the exact metrics in comparison to the US because my brain is a bit too tired for that right now. But it's probably similar. I wouldn't imagine it'd be too different. Almost there. It's halfway done. I got like 15 minutes until 3:30, so I'm probably not going to finish all of the dirt placing. I've got to speed it up. I'm not really on a time limit, but I would like to complete this in a timely order. Come on, just keep it up. I'm going to be having nightmares about placing dirt blocks. I got a lot of viewers from the previous stream. I don't know if you noticed, but it's like up to 17 now, and I don't know who is watching this content. I don't know where it's coming from, but it's cool. I like that. Yeah, I know. It's a bit of a surprise. It just kind of popped up, and I was like, wait, where did all this come from? I guess my long-form content is engaging in some capacity. I should probably check in on my YouTube at some point, because I haven't been looking at the view count on those videos. I know it's not high, but it would be cool. I should probably put my YouTube link in my bio, as well as where my social links are. Or maybe even just put them in the description of the streams themselves. Is there even... No, that doesn't work, because there's no stream description, is there? I don't know how that would work. I'll think about it. Because the visibility on my YouTube channel is a bit less than my stream. I've been streaming for 2 hours, goodness. Maybe I should set up the replay mod and like start making little, I don't know, time lapses, because I have been messing around with it, and I feel like it could work pretty well. When I get a pattern down and it speeds up, just fractionally, is very satisfying. When I'm able to actually think about where to place the blocks and I actually do it well. But it's kind of hard because I keep misclicking. I can't tell if it's because I'm trying to go too fast or what. You'd think it would be harder to stream, but it's really just as simple as pushing a button and having the hardware for it. And I do not know how to feel about that fact because I've always viewed streaming as a bit of a process. You can shift blocks into your hotbar with a key. I mean, I do actually know that, but I don't use it as often. I know I'd fat finger that harder than I actually already do with my normal tools. I just hit shift and then I click on it because it goes to my hotbar. I always try to keep some open space on my hotbar for stuff like that. Like that. Oh, I'm gonna need more dirt. I'm out of dirt already. I need to pick up those shulker boxes as well. Really? You can... Huh. I'm going to need some exclamation. That's what I meant to say. An exclamation point on that. How does that work? Look into the settings, options, controls, keybinds. Which one is it? Drop selected item, swap item with offhand, hotbar slot. Pick block? Really? Let me see. I think I know what you're talking about. So like if I had dirt in my hands and I clicked on this. If this was in my inventory and I had a water bucket. Oh my goodness. I thought that only worked in creative mode. I've been shown the light. Oh my goodness. That revolutionizes block placing for me. You have no idea. Oh my goodness. I should have known it would... I should have known. Think. Oh, no, I don't have to open my inventory. I can just middle mouse click. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. I thought that was a creative only feature. This is going to speed up everything. Or it would if I learned it at the start of this project. I'm getting Discord notifications. I don't know if I should be worried. I should probably look at that at some point. I wonder if that... No, I wouldn't pop up in my audio source. I have Discord opened in a separate ab. Ab? Wow, I am really tired. I'm wording so well today. Don't have to open my inventory. I'm gonna have to adapt to that because I can imagine if I can get that down, it's going to save my life so many times. Place all them blocks. Thank you so much, Nick. That's... It's big. It's very big for me. Oh. So fast. Don't have to open my inventory. I'm gonna have to break that habit, which is weird. I guess I'm too much of an old school Minecraft player or something. No, that's been in the game for much longer than I've been playing Minecraft. Or when did pick block get added? Because I do remember being able to pick blocks in creative mode, like when you started on the Xbox version, like when the first Xbox versions were added. This might have been something I could do all along, and I'm too much of a noob. Or maybe just someone that didn't realize the efficiency of the feature. So strange. This must be how the build battle placers feel when they find a new way to place blocks fast. What am I talking about? Does that pull from shulker boxes? I imagine it wouldn't, but it would be cool if it did. Oh, I can feel the headache building. Okay, I should probably check on my Discord now. Merp. Okay, it was nothing. It's fine. Drink water. It's not water that did it to me. It's lack of sleep and weird caffeine intake. But I will drink water. Because drinking water anyways is always a good choice. Okay, so it doesn't pull from shulker boxes. Makes sense. Disappointed anyway. Try to sleep while streaming. I don't think my computer could handle that. It'd probably strangle me. I don't know how a computer, an inanimate object, would be able to do that, but it would find a way. It already makes angry sounds when I try to play video games that are just a bit too much. Maybe I should have just been doing this to save the carpal tunnel. It's slightly slower and misplaces more. But just holding down the click button might be for the best. I did see pickle that area, so I'm just gonna trust that mobs won't spawn down there. They wouldn't dare. Okay, cool. Just keep placing those dirt blocks in the completely wrong direction and you'll do fine. Vexillography or topography. Topography is it's map making, isn't it? Or no, it's I don't know exactly what that is. I'll probably need an example. But I've always been interested in all sorts of random stuff, so I wouldn't be surprised. Is it like... Oh, yeah. I wouldn't say, like, I'm the best at it. I do like watching GeoGuessr sometimes, but I'm still the American. Oh, yeah, the flag stuff. Okay, I'll be honest. Flag stuff, I do like looking at the pretty colors, but I'm not the best at guessing where or even when the flags are from. I do get some background information just by virtue of being someone invested on the internet. I'm still the ignorant American stereotype to a Q. To a T. I don't know why I said Q. I think I know what you're about to bring up. Are you about to bring up the 4chan guy that made the bot that the AI Seychelles bot? There was a guy who made an AI chatbot on 4chan that represented 4chan as a whole, and he used the Seychelles flag as the signifier for it, and it got a lot of people thinking that there was some sort of psyops in the Seychelles Islands. It was really funny. Oh, yeah. Ironically, Seychelles is probably the only flag that I would be able to recognize off the bat, but only because I am very much in the weeds when it comes to internet culture. Also, very funny video, you should look it up. This guy makes, like, the perfect AI, and it represents 4chan so well with random conspiracy theories, and he made, like, 70,000 posts in 24 hours, and some of them had American flags and weren't picked up at all, and the rest had Seychelles flag, and it became a massive meme on that forum about conspiracy theories and what the Seychelles bot is. So yeah, that's as in-depth as I get with vexology, and it's like a vexography, yes. I know a lot of random internet trivia. That's where my info comes from. Probably too much random internet trivia. Honestly, having a bot that talks like a 4chaner is probably the most cursed thing to ever come out of anything on the internet. I don't think I've ever actually been on 4chan. Besides what the rumors say about the place, it's just a cesspit. That is a very useful skill to have, I would say. And probably helps you a lot with, like, actual world politics. Because I know that having a political class and actually learning politics are definitely two different things. And it's definitely a start, knowing where countries are and stuff like that. Of course, you could also just learn it on your own time and have fun with knowing where all the stuff is and the flags. My brain jumped to politics because I'm a nerd. Or maybe I'm just getting very tired. Boat. I'm liking that you can view the boat from wherever now. Boat. It may not be relevant, but it's still info you have in your brain that you enjoy. I know a lot of random facts about storylines for certain novels and stuff. Not useful or relevant in the slightest, but it brings me joy. And that's sometimes the great stuff. Falkland Islands. Falkland. Yeah. Have you played GeoGuessr? Or do you play GeoGuessr? Nice. I feel like just knowing the I don't know the level system on there, then I'm gonna assume that's extremely impressive, and I'm gonna say good job. If you know the internet link at the end of the specific place, and if you know the flags, then yeah, you're gonna be extremely good at GeoGuessr. It seems just memorizing, like, either plant life or flags tends to do very, very well on GeoGuessr. I knew it. I knew you'd be good at GeoGuessr. I knew it because you told me. It is 3:32. I will clean this up, place some torches, and then I'll be done with the stream for today. It's been a lot. I think I have watched Rainbolt's videos before. He's insane. I think that's the guy that, like, can take, like, one glance at a photo and be like, yeah, I know where this is. There's, like, a couple memes with that guy. I will not have expansive knowledge about any topic, I don't think, but I will certainly have knowledge of the topic and that it exists. I think that's my major skill. There's probably a lot of tricks that you can pull from, like, there's just a lot you can figure out besides, like, if you know astronomy, you can probably figure out position of the sun and figure out west and east, which is always extremely useful. You could figure out the good old plant life trick. You know, that's a very easy cheese for some levels. Memorizing phone digits and, like, there's phone area codes for most everyone. So if a phone number shows up, you can always use that. Internet links can easily tell you where something is if you're definitely deeply entrenched in the internet. I think phone poles actually have quite a lot of telling features as well. Like telephone poles and, like, how tall or what their make is. Honestly, quite a lot of random details. What side of the street cars are on is always a big indicator of Europe versus America. Of course, there's also a lot of other tells for America as well. Yeah, I don't know much about GeoGuessr, but random details, I got that. I got that down. It's like my superpower or something. I'll clean up the edges of this island and knock out that area soon, but probably not on stream because I'm so tired. I need a nap. It's crazy how much I got done today. Like, I actually managed to finish the project. Or at least part of the project. I know that's not the most efficient torch placement, but this is how I've decided to do it because I am a chaotic person. Move that over to the left a bit. Yeah, it's fine. Tomorrow, I'm trying to keep the schedule that I made accurate because with some consistency, I can hopefully have a larger view count or something. I don't know. But I'm probably done streaming for today because I can feel my head pounding and stuff like that. But I'll definitely be on tomorrow. Place that there and there. Wow. I can't believe it. I actually managed something quite incredible, huh? I'm gonna stand on top of that hill and get a screenshot. Might use the camera utilities thing. Maybe I'll do... I think I know how to do this. I'll do, like, stand right here, grab some blocks, place a block, like, right here, left, back, delete this block, one more up. I'll press F1. I'll press, not F1, I'll use, yeah, and then I'll bring up this. F1, F2, perfect. Thanks for watching. That's a lot of fun. And thanks for joining again, Nick. That was really cool. These streams are going very well, even if I'm getting more and more exhausted as they go on. I gotta eat something or something. I gotta take a nap, maybe take some pain reliever, and I'll be good. But yeah, I'll try to keep it up. I'll try to keep these streams coming. Au revoir.